When we were in Halifax, a giant bird landed on our windex and apparently broke it off because we looked up and there was no more windex. So we picked up a new one while we were in Halifax, and today I'm going to take advantage of being at this marina, and Kika is going to grab me up the mast so I can install the new one. We use this thing all the time and find it to be a very useful piece of kit, and not having one to us almost feels like sailing blind.
There's my workout for the month.
That's good. Can you tell me when it looks like it's centered?
All right, windex is up. The last load of laundry is done. Let's go sailing.
Chase down a brand new adventure. Step up, step out and into.
So in some ways I feel like this is cooler than the Rio because we have wind and we can sail up it. It's a little bit less dramatic.
Still really cool though.
Really cool. It's cool that there's wind because everything's low enough that the wind can kind of come and dump over it. So
There's no time for stalling. The wild is calling.
how's it so far?
It's fun. We are sailing through the Brado Lake today and literally snaking and jibing and tacking around all the little islands. We're going about 20 miles north to Iona, I think that's what it says on the map. So a few more miles and we'll be in the we'll be entering the big lake. So in the meantime, we're enjoying all the little windy roads around all the islands, and the wind shifts a lot, so we have to make sure we don't accidentally jibe and knock Den off the boat. We are now out of the windy, windy bits and are now in the middle of the biggest section of the lake, and it is such a beautiful day. It is hot, it's ridiculously sunny, and it's just a lovely sail. In a few more miles we're going to go underneath a bridge and enter the next section. I think last time it was this hot was probably in the Bahamas.
For sure.
Yeah. Danny's even taking a tan.
Last time I had my shirt off was in Georgetown in like January. Feels so warm, so nice. You can get like a little bit of sunburn.
Yeah, I never imagined to be this far north in Canada and be wearing bathing suits. It's really cool.
So right up behind me, there's a little church up on the hill, and that's our little detour. There's apparently sort of a Viking, northern Scottish Highlands replica sort of village that they built up there. It's called the Highlands Heritage Museum, and it's about a 30-minute walk from the public dock down here, so we're gonna go check it out.
How's the sail so far?
Beautiful. So chill. He opened the bridge way too early for us. I feel really bad. Now there's like 10 cars waiting and we're just drifting along, taking all our time.
How fast are we going?
5.5 knots.
That's not slow.
Yeah, but we're also not there yet.
Just favor the port side, you'll be fine.
I went through the canal.
Aaron's doing like all sorts of
crazy stuff, man. That's why we have the electric motor, so we can maneuver.
That's where we're going.
Exactly that.
That wall over there.
All right. How did you get up?
Stepped on a lifeline. Jumped.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Better idea.
Yeah. First time tying up to a steel wall. The wind should hold us off though, so I think we'll be all right. Shall we go on an adventure?
Yeah, let's do this.
So that sign says it's only open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's definitely past 5:30, so we might be SOL.
But there's a sign that says that there's a pub right on the top of the hill. So
the view's also quite nice.
We walked all this way, so we're just gonna take a break and grab a beer or something, right?
Yeah, do you want to see if we can see anything from the parking lot?
Yeah, let's go see if we can see something.
It's definitely closed. Maybe we should have looked that up before we walked all the way up here. But apparently up here at the top of the hill is sort of like a replica of an old Highland Scottish village of some variety, sort of Viking era, like stone hut looking things. Anyway, it's definitely closed, which is kind of a bummer. We do kind of need to move on tonight, so we can't stay and wait for them to open on Monday. But I think we're gonna go see if that pub's open. The view's beautiful though. This looks promising.
And a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
What's that?
Restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy we go.
You're making a wheat bouquet.
I'm making a little flower. Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna mix a couple different type of flowers. Beautiful. Look at this. This is gonna look so good on the boat.
On a mission to get some daisies.
I think I have enough for my beautiful little flower assortment. What do you think?
So everyone that was going by, including the guy on the dirt bike, was like stopping and looking. We're like, why is that guy filming something? Is it a bear? And then they're all looking and they're like, why is there a girl off in the woods picking flowers?
Really?
Every single person was like, what's he filming? And then they were like, why is there a girl over? It was funny. I was holding the camera, but I was watching everyone go by in the cars. It was quite
I
entertaining.
need some tall things.
Look at Uma like hiding over there. It's just like her solar panels poking out. This dock is not Uma sized, huh?
No, not at all. It's such a tall dock. It's crazy. But we're about to get back on the boat and get out of here and get on to our next anchorage, which is, I think, Battock. Battock. Yeah, that's what it is. Battock.
Kika's tired.
I just jumped.
My lady.
Thank you. Flowers.
We found a place in the suburbs where we placed our minds. You may try and turn all the switches on if you needed to shed a light.
For some reason, you
A lot of wind.
On all the uncertainties you know.
Not a lot of wind. It's just like completely dead. I see wind on the other side, so maybe once we get to the other side, maybe we leave it up. Like 0 knots is the
It's very rare that we actually get 0 knots of wind. But
0 knots of wind.
we also don't sail on lakes very often.
But there's definitely wind on the other side of the lake, so.
Well, and we're also only 8 miles away, so we can definitely motor that far if we need to. It's just, we like to sail.
Find the prize on all the corners of the room where you pushed and piled up down.
Take 2. We tried the spinnaker again, and looks like it's
Ooh,
working this time.
I might not fulfill.
About 1 knot of apparent wind, and we're sailing at 1.5 knots. And the spinnaker's full. I think because the water's so calm that there's no way for the spinnaker to like collapse, so it's just a breath of air. But it's crazy that we're actually still moving. It's super crazy. I don't think we've ever sailed this slow with a spinnaker before.
Stay close and play a song that I know will drive me through the right door. At night we all have our blind faith. Big guy, tell me to wait before sunrise. We thrive and flutter like butterflies.
I think we could
Yeah.
get used to this lake sailing thing.
It's so calm and it's so beautiful here.
It's like a swimming pool.
We could see ourselves spending weeks or
Months.
like months sailing in these waters, really. But
If the summer was longer.
yeah, because you said that it freezes over the winter.
Yeah, they were saying that this lake freezes in the winter, so we don't want to be here for the winter, which,
No.
although we like to say we're in no hurry to go anywhere ever, which is true, there are seasons and there are weather windows,
Yeah.
and we really are aiming to cross the Atlantic
Yeah.
next week.
I think it's
So,
about prioritizing, right?
yeah.
We prioritize wanting to get over to Europe by next year, so which means that we can't linger. Every single place that we wish we could spend months in.
It's like
But-
it's the blessing and the curse of
Yeah.
the cruising lifestyle is that you show up to these amazingly beautiful places and then you have to say goodbye to them. And I'm glad we took this detour though. I'm glad we
me
sailed through the
too.
lake because
Yeah.
it is freaking gorgeous.
If you guys ever end up in this area in the
Detour
summer,
Lake, do it.
It's beautiful.
it.
There's not much wind in the afternoon or in
Yeah.
the morning, as you
Seems
can
you only
tell.
get wind from about noon to 6, and we are just ghosting
Yeah.
along under the spinnaker. But we only have like 4 more miles, so it doesn't really matter. And it's dead calm. We might make some dinner or like watch a movie. As Kika mentioned, we are shooting for the United Kingdom
Yeah.
and over to Europe. I know we had plans to go up to Greenland and Iceland this summer. We got a little bit late of a start with all the boat projects we had to do in Norfolk, and the wind has already shifted up in Iceland, so we would be tacking against current and wind to get there, and we'd only have a couple of weeks when we got there,
Yeah.
which is just too much of a rush for us.
We definitely want to spend more time enjoying those places and
Yeah.
instead of trying to squeeze in 2 weeks of the last end of
way.
summer. But the other thing too is that going to the UK is going to be a big step in order for us to start early next summer and do Iceland and spend a lot of time in Iceland and possibly hop over to the east side of Greenland for like a really, really quick
Yeah, there's not much
stop.
time of the ice is broken up over there. So if we can get over there for like a week or two in July or August next summer, then we're going to.
And potentially also do a little bit of Norway before we head back down.
Yeah, I think we'll have time because we're going to knock out the 2,000-mile sail now when the weather's good and the season's right. And we're going to take care of that. And then once we're in the UK, it's all short little 200-mile hops. So we'll be able to start early and pick our weather just right and deal with the cold a little bit more.
I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine too.
Yeah. And also another big reason is because waiting for my visas take quite a long time.
Yeah, we don't have enough time to get your Schengen.
Yeah, no. If we have to have my Schengen visa to go to Greenland and Iceland, so it would be like a 3 or 4 week wait, and we would just miss the window. So might as well. What we'll do is we'll apply for it over in the United Kingdom, and then we'll have it ready so that next year we'll be ready
Still
to
visas,
hop
my
over.
friends. Still visas. And even though we're engaged, it doesn't change anything. She still needs visas.
Yep.
And we would have to live in Canada for 3 years straight in order for her to get a Canadian passport.
I'm not ready for that.
And we would rather deal with the visas than living in one spot for 3 years.
Definitely.
So that's the plan. We're going to enjoy another couple of days here in the lake and up in St. John, do a few more boat projects, fix a few more last minute things, and then
across the pond we go.
Across the pond we go.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this beautiful sunset because it... What was that?
Mosquito just flew in my ear. All right.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the next step.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Guy, tell me the way before sunrise. We thrive and flutter like butterflies when at night we follow our blind faith. Stay close and play a song that